part of revival is Reformation, and sometimes Reformation precedes and goes along with revival, and we can see that reality here in 2 Kings chapter 23, our chapter for today's study, for today's reading, and in which Josiah, which was the 16th king in that line of kings of Judah after Solomon, and he reigned for 31 years in this kingdom, and he started a reformation process and also a revival process, a revival program in this kingdom. And we see here in this chapter a description of how he did to conduct that reformation and revival. And maybe we can take some ideas to our homes, to our churches, because he started by getting rid of all sinful symbols, that hidden symbols in the city, in Jerusalem, inside the temple. He burned them all outside Jerusalem. He removed the idolatrous priests that the kings of Judah ordained to burn incense in the high places. And by the way, some of those high places were a counterfeit of the storehouse principle, in which, because not only they were burning incense, but in other chapters we have seen that they also burned offerings over there. When God said that the only place that they were allowed to bring their offerings and their tithes was the storehouse. And since Jeroboam divided the kingdom and started to replace the storehouse, God's storehouse, which was the temple in Jerusalem, for another place close to his kingdom in Samaria, then also the kings of Israel, or the kings of Judah, saying better, started to also started with Solomon. Even before Jeroboam, Solomon started allowing some high places where people were offering sacrifices, were burning incense to hidden gods, to foreign gods, but also some were offering to God, to the God of Israel, and using Levites and priests. That's an unbelievable thing, how they could have the God's law, which was saying exactly what they should do, and they were not obeying that. And then he did a lot of acts restoring the worship of God and inviting people to come, and then he invited people to celebrate the Passover. And the Bible says, now before him there was no king like him, who turned to the Lord with all his heart, with all his soul, with all his might, according to all the law of Moses, nor after him did any rise like him. I wish that the Lord will say the same thing about me, and perhaps about you also. May the Lord say about us, there was no one before him, nor after him, who turned to the Lord with all his heart, with all his soul, with all his might, to do according to all that is written in the law of God. May the Lord bless you, make you a blessing to your family, to those who you will relate today. God bless you.